All right, pump your brakes, Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney showed up this weekend and is looking like a star, man. He's looking like a Mayweather. He's looking like a little Mayweather. We're going to talk about that in this video. All right, man. Devin Haney looked very, very good in this fight that he just had on DAZN against Antonio Moran. When I started watching this fight, I was thinking to myself, Devin Haney does not have very much punching power because he kept hitting Moran and he kept hitting Moran and he kept hitting Moran, and Moran just kept walking through it time and time again. But then I started noticing, hey, he's hitting Moran with everything. He's extremely accurate. He's seeing Moran's punches before Moran's throwing the punches. He's going to the body. He's going to the head. This guy is clearly looking like he's been trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. That's why I'm now thinking that Teofimo Lopez is not a runaway for the best up-and-coming lightweight, like I thought he was. Because Devin Haney has everything that he needs, skill-wise, to deal with Teofimo Lopez. And I am certainly hoping, and I actually expect, for this fight, along with those two fighters, along with Shakur Stevenson, to wind up being the class of 135 pounds, man. As long as Teofimo Lopez can make it, because I know that Teofimo Lopez is, he said that he wants to fight Lomachenko, but if he doesn't get a shot pretty quick, then he's going to be moving up to 140 pounds. But, so maybe he's not quite in the equation, but Devin Haney looks absolutely positively like the real deal. He looks like that special type of talent, man. He really does, man. His hand speed, his accuracy, his eyes. Man, this guy's eyes, I would watch this cat for whatever the 7 rounds was going on, and I was thinking, is this guy gonna blink? I mean, he was just so intensely focused on his opponent with his eyes. And I personally think that, eyes and feet in sports are two of the most underrated things, man. If you watch how somebody stays focused with their eyes, how they're keeping their eyes and how alert that they are, man, that really says a lot about them to me. That and his feet. Now, his eyes, his awareness, the fact that he saw all these punches coming and the way that he set up that knockout, it was absolutely beautiful. He set up the knockout with a right hook to the body, followed by a strong jab, followed by a left hook to the head. And it was so precise, so fast that it snapped the guy's head around, man. The guy just went to the floor. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful performance, man. I'm wondering though, man, if he's gonna pay the price for not having Floyd Mayweather Jr. in that camp. The last fight that I saw with Devin Haney, his father and Floyd Mayweather Sr. were getting into it back and forth a little bit into the corner about the instructions. So I'm wondering whether or not Devin Haney is still with Floyd Mayweather Sr. But I mean, whether he is or whether he's not, man, the tutelage that he got from that guy was very, very clear, man. It forced me to think about Diego Corrales versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. The Gennaro Hernandez versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. The way that he fought, the timing, the speed, the setup of his punches made me think of Floyd Mayweather Jr. But just in case you think that I'm saying that Devin Haney is the next Floyd Mayweather Jr., I'm not, man. Pump your brakes on that, man. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a special fighter. I think Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a once in a generation type of fighter. And despite the newfound publicity coming from Devin Haney, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. Despite that new publicity coming for Devin Haney since he moved over to DAZN, and DAZN decided that they were going to put a lot of money, or Eddie Hearn decided that they were going to put a lot of money behind promoting Devin Haney, I'm not going to go so far as to say that he's that level of fighter, or that he's going to be the next boxing's next Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I've actually seen reports, a couple coming out a couple days before this video, where people said just that is Devin Haney the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. Devin Haney can make as much money as Floyd Mayweather Jr. I wonder where that came from. That's the same line that Eddie Hearn was using with Anthony Joshua, man, trying to sell people off of the Floyd Mayweather Jr. name, off the Floyd Mayweather Jr. blueprint. But that's not how Floyd Mayweather came up, man. Floyd Mayweather came up, Money Mayweather. A lot of people talk about Money Mayweather, but Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather came up the hard way, man. He came up fighting the tough fights. And this particular fight for Devin Haney, you know, it's not that level yet. So although I was very, very impressed by him, and more impressed than I was the last time that I saw him fight, where I thought he was just, you know, he was on his bicycle a little bit too much, man. In this particular fight, he wasn't on his bicycle as much. He was moving away when his opponent was trying to engage, but whenever his opponent kind of either seemed hurt or didn't press forward, then Devin Haney was pressing forward on him. So, you know, he fought at his pace. He fought the fight that Devin Haney wanted to fight. And man, it looked absolutely excellent, man. But, you know, pump the brakes on that's to the people who are promoting Devin Haney like that, man. Please pump the brakes on that. It was really hard, man, for me to watch. After having read the articles that I read, it was actually hard for me, and this is my own personal issue. It was really hard for me to root for Devin Haney very strongly in that fight when I knew that now we're going to get the over promotion of Devin Haney. But hey, man, if you're going to over promote somebody, you might as well over promote somebody that really is, you know, that highly skilled. As far as what happens next for Devin Haney, I'd like to see Devin Haney step up in competition. Either fight an ex-champion, and that's really what's going to tell me, you know, where I think that he and Teofimo Lopez as well, and Shakur Stevenson. Ryan Garcia, yeah, it's hard on me even believing. I don't believe in Ryan Garcia. I'm not gonna lie, man. I just don't think Ryan Garcia is at the same level of these guys. But you know, but a positive word of potential for Ryan Garcia. You know, man, I wasn't that high on Shakur Stevenson either until I saw him in his last fight. He got a lot stronger. His hand speed was on point. And right now, man, between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, hey, man, I think that's about what and what. Teofimo Lopez, I think, looked like he took a step back a little bit in his last fight. It might have just been a bad matchup. And I know that he got the knockout. And I'm sure there's going to be people in the comment section that are going to tell me, oh, he got the knockout. He got the knockout. Yeah, he got the knockout. But he just seemed to be pressing a little too much. He seemed as if he had just one approach to his fight. And that's the same. It made me worry that he has one approach to a fight. And Teofimo Lopez is going to take that approach, you know, every time out. And as a result, he might run into somebody that he can't do that with. And I'm wondering whether or not Teofimo Lopez has a plan B. I saw enough in Devin Haney to know that Devin Haney can come forward, can come at you. He can move, he can fight moving back. His chin actually looked pretty decent because he got hit with a couple little things. You know, the guy's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he got hit with a couple things, didn't seem to bother him at all. You know, so we'll see what's going on, man. We'll see. But congratulations to Devin Haney. That was he did what he was supposed to do. Now, after the fight, Eddie Hearn was, on the mic. Devin Haney was getting interviewed. Eddie Hearn did all the talking, but Eddie Hearn was saying, "Hey man, we lost out on Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk wasn't here, so we lost some ticket sales, we lost some views, but people got to see Devin Haney, and they're gonna come back to see Devin Haney again." So I gotta say, man, for the first time in a long time, I agree with Eddie Hearn. I think that was a terrific performance from Devin Haney, and I look forward to seeing Devin Haney fight again. And if it's on DAZN, hey man, I'll be watching on DAZN. If it's on another network, hey, I'll be watching on that other network. But he seems like he's got very good potential, and that's a good thing, man. Because hanging out with the thoughts, use a word I ain't even familiar with. The thoughts, I had me worried about him for a second. But anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Peace.